Have the prospect download and watch the webinar before if possible. This is where your best judgment comes into play. If it's a very open and responsive person, go right to the webinar after the initial peak. If not, you can use the upline to build value for them to watch it. Okay, so me as the upline, I would love for you to have someone that's watched the webinar, like Melissa put me on the phone with someone watched the webinar and she has detailed information about what they liked, what they didn't like. But if it's somebody that's being Miss Cranky Pants and doesn't want to watch the webinar, if you don't want to hit them with the webinar right away, you think you're going to lose them, get me involved right away. Be like, hey, I have a great business opportunity. I want to link you up with someone that's helping a lot of people around here make money. And get me on the phone and I will build value for the webinar. Okay? It's very, very, very simple. Edification is key. You must build so much value in your upline that the prospect is jumping to speak with them. This means not only using real facts about the upline's accomplishments, but also what they have done to help others succeed as well. Edification, edification, edification. So many people, if I hear is a fearless leader one more time, or it's really nice one more time, I'm going to start slapping people. Because who cares? If someone said, oh, they're a fearless leader and, you know, they're leading from the front, like, am I going to be like, oh, cool, I can't wait to talk to them? Like, that's not real edification. Like, if you're truly excited to see somebody, what would you say? Right? Mm-hmm. Would you say Tom Brady's a fearless leader?
Oh, yes.
Or would you say how many Super Bowls he's won?
Yeah. This guy has 600 people on his team. He's
right.
This many people.
You gotta use real facts, especially if it's someone that you can use real facts with. You know, you can edify anybody. You can say this is the highest earning gig in North America. You could say this is one of the top producing garments in all of New England. You can edify anybody with the right terminology, but if you do have someone that has facts, why not use them? Why not say Mr. Morgan's in 5 different states and 2 different countries? Like, that's facts. Those are things you need to know about your upline. You guys don't have 127 big uplines that you're going to get confused on who they are. Usually there's 1 or 2 people that you're going to go to for a 3-way call. Get to know them. Get to know who they are, what they do, what's important. This is a hybrid between an edification that Mr. Morgan had written for me and a couple of things I throw in there, but it was perfect. Mr. Morgan said, when I first saw it, I knew I loved it, but I wasn't sure how I would be with it. But the guy who's mentoring me is literally a genius, thank you. He's been building businesses and mentoring people for the last 15 years. He's driving a Maserati paid for by the company and he's making over 6 figures in just 16 weeks. Even more importantly is that he's helped many others get paid for their cars too. LOL. He literally pours into me every day so much knowledge that makes it so simple to succeed with his help. He doesn't get paid unless we get paid, and he's helped a lot of people get paid. I'd love to try and connect you two on the phone so we can explain it in better detail. I'll see if I can schedule a call. Is now or this evening better for you? Like, how's that sound for an edification? Does that sound like someone that you want to talk to? Does that sound a little bit better than fearless leader? Mm-hmm. You know, and there's nothing wrong with saying someone's a fearless leader if they're a fearless leader, but like, let's use some oomph to it. Let's show them that we're passionate. I'm passionate about the people I work with. When I talk about David Nieves, I get pumped up. David Nieves grew a team of 35,000 people. If I just edify David Nieves as a fearless leader and a good person, he's really nice, he has great hair, like, is that doing him any justice? He does have a fantastic hair.
Son of a bitch.
You know what I mean? It doesn't do him any justice. But this is gonna. If you guys put me on a 3-way call, use this edification. Use it. Learn it. Time is valuable. Make sure you schedule a time for a call and stress the importance of punctuality as if this call was with the President of the United States. So one of the reasons why I ended that edification is now or this evening better for you? Why do you think I did that?
Well,
Because if you have someone that's free, let's say I'm never free, I'm so busy.
Never
free, I'm never time for it.
You're giving them a choice. You're not saying this is your only time. You're giving them a choice, and it's a vaguer choice. So it's good. It's a good room of okay, this is gonna work now, or this evening could be any time between 6 and 11 o'clock, or 6 and 3 in the morning. I did a 3-way call with Josh at 4:30 in the morning the other night. 4:30 in the morning, you put me on the phone with someone in Chicago.
He was a little cooked up.
Probably.
Maybe both.
But schedule the time and make people realize that this is an important call. If I have someone getting on the phone with David Nieves, I'm like, hey, listen, if you're a minute late, this guy's not going to answer the phone. Like he has a team of 35,000 people. He's taking time out of his day to speak with us. I'm not going to be a minute late. I'm actually going to call you 10 minutes early and we'll chit chat before I can get him on the phone. So I want to make sure that we have time. And that's where you can even re-edify when you're talking to him before. Make sense?
Yes.
Punctuality, especially right now with the blitz going on. I'm doing three-way calls like every 15 minutes. So if you were a couple minutes late, I'm not answering the phone because I'm not letting it run into my next three-way call. Because if I get on a three-way call with you and it starts running late, it's going to mess up the next three-way call and the next three-way call and the next three-way call. And that's just not fair to anybody else because the other people are on time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's why punctuality is key. And that's not me being an ass saying I'm not going to answer your phone call, but I'm saying if we have a three-way call, it's going to be at that single time. Make sense?
Yep.
Make sure you send a summary of the prospect to your upline before the call, just like Melissa did. So I know exactly, even if you told me 2 weeks ago you're going to get me on the three-way call, I'm going to forget. There's a lot of things going on. Shoot me a quick summary, being, hey, in 5 minutes we have that three-way call, here we go, here we go. Who here has my all-cal, my personal all-cal? If you don't, go on all-cal and search for Team Fusion Darren Burks. It's elite, but you can get it fine if you just say Team Fusion Darren Burks. DARRENBIRKS.
And if you don't know how to search, let us know, we can show you.
That's for the three-way calls, right?
For three-way
No.
calls, for one-on-ones,
just-
anything that you need me for, you look at that calendar. If it's open, shoot me a text and be like, I see you're open at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Can I do a three-way call with you? Sure. And then I'll have you put it in there. That way we can all see on the same page. All you call prospect 5 minutes before time, re-edify, merge. This is how you introduce. As soon as you merge the call, okay? You're merging the call on with me. You're gonna say, hello, Mr. Burks. This is Tom. Tom, this is Mr. Burks. And then you're gonna do this.
Mute and stop.
You're gonna shush. You're gonna mute your phone, and you're gonna take notes, or you're gonna record it, and you're just gonna let us speak. Never, ever, ever, ever interrupt anybody that's doing a three-way call for you. If you interrupt Mr. Morgan, he's gonna hang up on you. If you interrupt me, I'm gonna hang up and say the call got disconnected. Because I have a process of what I do, and if you chime in, it completely not only de-edifies me, but completely throws off everything that I'm trying to do. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Mute the phone, don't chime in. The reason why you're putting them on a three-way call and putting them to your upline is your upline's there to help you. Same thing if you're in person. If I'm sitting down and doing a two-on-one with you, or if I come over and talk to your prospect after an event, don't interrupt me. That's not only is it rude, but it's going to de-edify me, right?
Right.
If you're saying I'm this important person, I come over and speak, and you just cut me off, that doesn't show you that there's any respect between us. I'd never cut you guys off, so don't cut me off. Does that make sense? Mute your phone and listen. Never interrupt. Record so you can reference it later. Your upline will give instructions at the end of the call. So at the end of the call, you don't have to say anything because I'm going to say it for you. I'm going to say, okay, Dan is going to get you that link, and he'll check up with you in 15 minutes to see if you want to get back on the phone with me. And so he'll already know what he has to do, so he can just hang up the phone. All right, make sense? So there's no reason for you to ask anything from me because I'll let you know. I'll give you the direction of what we're doing next.